Yes, sound. We fixed it. Welcome to Drunk Crypto. Everything that Annalese just said is technically true, and it was really important. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her the floor.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to this live stream of Bits and Tokens. Thank you for joining us on the Drunk Crypto Variety Show. Today is the 26th of March, 2020. It is the last Thursday in March. Thanks for joining us on this lovely evening here. We know there's a lot of things that you could be doing, but you're joining us. So thank you. All right.
True.
So a few things here that I just want to go over very quickly. The coronavirus, of course, is among us. Personally, I have been trying very hard not to look at any news regarding it, but of course, it's all over Twitter. It's everywhere. If you exist on the internet, you're seeing it. So I don't know. How do you feel about all this is going on? Here where we are in South Florida, there have been not curfews that have been put in place, but stores aren't allowed to be open past a certain time. 7-Eleven still seems to be 24/7.
It's hot, B. Oh my God.
Are you going through menopause?
Nah, my hypothalamus just don't work. You know that.
All right. Well, what about you, Tim? Have you been having any issues in the outside world?
You know I don't go outside. I don't like none of these people.
You were just outside.
Yeah, but I went to the gas station. I mean, those are my homies, yo. I be at the gas station all the time.
So I know that Tim likes, and I've seen this a few times.
I miss my bodegas. That's what it is. I bet the gas station lot because I miss my bodegas.
What are you saying to me?
My corner stores.
Corner stores. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I miss them.
Well, let me know when you want to go back to New York because it's a very gross place there right now.
Oh no! I don't miss New York. I miss corner stores. It's a difference. I used to have a corner store around the crib from when I lived in Hollywood. Lit.
There's corner stores everywhere.
Yeah, they used to order extra boxes of Dutchess for me, and they would just sell me the whole 30 box.
Ew.
Lit.
Gross.
Hey, it'd be like that.
Anyways, so life's been pretty normal apart from every other thing being closed. I don't really go much places anyways, and when I do, it's nowhere crazy.
Oh, Block the Central says apparently people been getting coronavirus from gas pumps. I mean,
I wear gloves to the gas pump. I do not pump gas without a glove on.
Look, check me out. So sometimes I'm nasty and I raw dog it. I'm not gonna lie to you. However, gas station pumps and just things that people touch in general have always just skeeved me out. But I used to actually work at a gas station. Actually, I've worked at like 3 different gas stations, like in my life, whatever. One of them I was like the U-Haul guy, so it doesn't really count. But they don't have people cleaning those pumps. Like, it's not like a daily thing or whatever. It's like
Absolutely not.
like a maybe once a week thing, depending on like how classy the place is. But otherwise, they don't really clean them like that.
Yeah, no.
They have to keep the outside sanitary because like if you can't read a specific number of like letters or whatever, like they could be fined because like all the posted warnings and everything has to be there, and like the octane whatever, like all that stuff legally has to be like visible at like all times or whatever. So they do like wipe down the actual pumps, but like the handles and all that, like
I remember at one point in time they
crazy.
They started doing that glove campaign. I don't know if they're still doing it.
Some gas stations do have it. Some of them do.
So yeah, some of them do, but I knew that they were like transitioning into that. I think now would be the appropriate time to like do that more, obviously. But yeah, I carry gloves in my car.
That's true.
Number one place that's dirty and people are using constantly, and the virus will live on long enough for you to come get it is 100% a gas pump.
True.
A handle. Anything people are in and out touching.
Because it's not in the sun.
Pump, handle. You're less likely to get it from a shopping cart than you are from getting it from a handle or gas pump. I'm just saying.
I feel like shopping cart, that makes a lot of sense because they do have the wipes, and so like I wipe my shopping cart every time I get one.
Not only that, but like whenever people like leave the shopping cart out in the parking lot, it's gonna take some time for someone to come get it, and then you don't know where that shop. Let's say there's 100 shopping carts. They usually have about 300 shopping carts per store, right?
Sweating.
And then out of those 300 shopping carts, 2 of them are infected, right? That person not only left it outside in the parking lot long enough for the sun to kill it and for it to die off because it's now in a harsh environment, but also you don't know where that shopping cart is going to end up when someone picks it up. It could be all the way in the back and somebody wouldn't get it until the next day, depending on when it is. Like
maybe. Yeah.
I'm just saying. So like.
Well, I've seen Walmart run out of shopping carts though.
Right.
Really, Christmas at Walmart's really annoying. Just saying.
Even now, like even if because like everything opens up at like 7 or 8. and it's closed by 8:30. But if you're not there before a certain time, you may not get what you need. They're supplying a lot better though. It's not that bad.
Finally, an opportunity for us to get back at Bitcoin Jake. He just dropped a crazy idea in the chat. We need to steal it and monetize it in the next 7 minutes.
What is it?
That gas pumps could install 25-cent glove dispensers and make a killing. Let's make that a thing. How do I design a glove dispenser that takes quarters? We in there. Call Art right now.
What? Okay, well, we're gonna put that on the back burner right now then, because we're in the middle of a show. But great idea, Jake. I mean, it's really easy to make anything dispense something and give you for money. I mean, all these is shopping carts for a quarter. So.
But you get the quarter back though.
Right, but
yeah, they got that from NY.
Theoretically, like you can just, you know.
Kind of. I mean, they got that from NY.
They can get that from anywhere.
I'm saying because like down here they usually have like them yellow lines where it's like if you go past the yellow line or whatever, the shopping cart will disable. Well, they don't really have cool parking lot technology like that in NY, so that's where the quarter thing came from. So like
parking lot technology.
Yeah, that goes in the ground in the fucking parking lot. You have to think about that before you build the store. So like a lot of the legacy, you know what I'm saying, ShopRite, Pathmark, etc., they don't have that, but they got the little quarter johns. So
well, so in other news from the coronavirus, some companies have been jumping on board to pitching in and helping, whether you think it's a hoax or pandemic, you know, whatever side of the team you're on. Binance seems like it's going to match up to $1 million, and I think that's great. But when you compare it to other companies that are jumping on, for example, Facebook, that's matching double that, up to 10 million. You know, like granted, either way, no one has to donate anything, which is fine.
Yo,
like, you know,
here's my thing about that. First of all, I don't have no million right now to donate to anybody, so anybody doing anything is kind of lit.
Right,
I'm gonna just say that.
Right, like that's not a minuscule thing, but I don't know. I feel like that's gonna like.
Wow, we're just gonna use the word minuscule. Just gonna use the word minuscule. Wow.
You traumatized?
My brain is offended. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so if you guys want to offend him, just tell them that he has a minuscule brain and he'll lose it.
Yo, I can't believe homie said that to me, bro. We almost fist fought.
So
I had to leave. You know how I had to just leave right now, but it was like funny or whatever? No, I had to leave. I was so mad. Minuscule brain? Oh, boy. Crazy.
It's okay. But yeah, so Binance is one of the companies that's jumping on that bandwagon and matching donations up to $1 million to, I guess, combat against COVID. Now,
yeah, but fuck Binance, though. We don't fuck with Binance no more. Caesar, you bitch ass.
Whoa, what?
What's up?
Whoa, what do you got against Binance?
What do I have against Binance? We didn't know how Steam worked. We powered it up and we just, 13 weeks.
You're part of that,
fuck ass. Get out of here.
Yes,
Bitch
Hobie,
ass, bro.
Okay, alright, well,
How do you pronounce it?
Hobie?
You pronounce it Hobie?
Hobie, isn't that Hobie? H-U, wait.
So, do you remember the stream? Do you remember the stream that it was like Houbi or whatever? Remember the stream that I did with Crypto Finally and Girl Gone Crypto?
Right.
So we had like a whole 2-minute segment where we were just trying to pronounce the word Huawei. I think is how it is because Chinese, right? Huawei.
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 Huawei. I think it's Huawei. Huawei.
Okay, all right. Well, however you pronounce it, it's pronounced. But yeah, so.
Hey, Bobby Light in the building. What's up?
Tim, calm down. But yeah, apart from that, I think any company that's doing anything right now is actually kind of cool. What we really need to focus. I don't know if you've seen the picture of the medical providers in hospitals.
Oh, with the garbage bags.
With the garbage.
Yo,
bags.
wild, B, wild.
Why is the world's leading country using garbage bags as a preferred method of protection?
Hey, yo, when you don't have nothing else, you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, that must be great for their figures. I'm just saying, sweating all day in a garbage bag.
Well, no, they should be using, hazmat suits. Hazmat suit is basically a giant garbage bag that's around your entire body.
Facts.
But
Facts. Shout out to all my people who play Rust. You know what time it is.
You're putting these people in literal exposure. Whether or not people, the mortality rate is relatively low, you're still exposing a worker who has no need of getting ill to an illness. Why would you do that?
My thing about it is not that it's just a worker. It's like the only worker in the country who can actually make a difference.
Essential work. You know,
it's beyond
shortage
essential. Like
in medical professionals.
yeah, it's beyond
now
essential.
We're putting them in danger so they can die.
Yeah, I heard they were letting people like not graduate early or whatever, but like they were asking like retired doctors to come back, and they were telling like people that are like close to graduation or whatever, like, okay, we need you just to be like out there now, like you could just help out.
Well, they have to go through clinicals in order to graduate anyway.
No,
so
but they're putting them on like a higher level or whatever. They're like, all right, I know you're not like on the team yet, but like we need you to.
Right. I mean, I don't necessarily see anything wrong with that. If you're
facts, yeah, get them.
You know, it's all practice anyways. So, but I mean, like, here's my thing. Why are you?
It technically is all practice.
Why are you putting these people in danger? Why are you not properly putting these people in suits?
Well, they don't have them.
People are making TikToks with them. What do you mean? Where are they? Find them. Like you're kidding right now.
Find them from who? But look, but if someone bought one to make a TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Like they bought one to make a TikTok. If I sell those suits, I mean, I get it. There's an epidemic, but like if my livelihood is selling the suits that protect you or whatever, I'm not gonna just give you them for free. Like I get it.
No,
I get it.
Because number one, hospitals make plenty of money to buy things for their medical professionals.
Yeah.
Literally have medical supplies.
They just don't have enough supplies right now. Everybody's ordering up mad shit. Some hospitals have a lot of shit. Some hospitals don't have nothing. You know what I mean? That's just life.
Yeah, no, but they have other. So here's the thing, right? They're making companies. Elon Musk, I think, delivered like 1,000 respirators in a week.
Million to LA.
Was it a million?
Million to LA.
Right. So I mean, how long does it realistically take to make a hazmat suit?
I don't know, but I do know that they're having other like textile companies and like clothing companies and stuff utilize their stuff.
Yeah, but there's only so many medical professionals like within the U.S. Like some of these, like there's laboratories, there's so many places you can get these.
But I'm also not a fan of them forcing companies to make this stuff. Like I get it that socially, like you should, whatever.
Aren't they drafting out contracts?
Yeah, no, they are, and it's you get paid for it, but right. You don't have a choice. It's kind of like back in the day when you used to have to grow hemp on like 30% of your land or something like that because the country was literally founded on guns and dope. But like I don't like making people do stuff. I really like when people step up and do things of their own accord, and that's amazing. But I do not like when there's government intervention into almost anything. I do not like that there is mandatory shutdowns of cities, and some counties in LA, or I'm sorry, some counties in Cali are trying to shut off like electricity and water to businesses that don't want to close. Like, I get it. There's like an epidemic or whatever, and like we should be coming together. But like at the same time, I don't like that government's telling people to do shit.
Right. Well, here's the thing. You're telling people to close down, and you know this is a very touchy topic right now, and that's something that's also been floating around with the digital dollar and the,
Gucci hazmat suit.
Gucci hazmat suit. That's funny. But that's another thing that's been floating around, like the whole thing with the digital dollar and the sign of the third around this whole pandemic. I understand that it is you're doing something that you believe that is in the good for other people, right? Like, like let's all agree that they're not trying to kill anyone off, and they do want to just keep people inside for good sake, right?
We have theories on that. I'll unpack some tea later.
However, life still goes on. People still need to pay their rent. Landlords do not understand that they can't get their money because some of them rely solely on the money that's coming from property. That's a problem. There's problems and there's implications, and right now, like, shutting things down forcefully and making people stay inside is a double-edged sword.
So by all means. We have a comment from Desmond saying the U.S. is behind the curve. Our medical professionals are under-equipped due to the government not wanting to spend the money.
Of course we're behind the curve. And I honestly we're behind the curve on literally anything medical. It's crazy.
Well, so here's the thing about that. The reason why we're behind the curve, yes, is due to the government, but it's not because of their refusal to spend money. The reason that we're behind the curve and that our medical system is where we spend the most money, but it just sucks the most, is because people just will not allow undeterred capitalism to exist. The government, for whatever reason, always has to step in and fuck shit up. And the way that undeterred capitalism works and why it's the perfect system, if we collectively decide, right, because you can't monopolize, like that's a law, whatever, it's fine. But if we collectively decide that, let's say, for example, like, remember how everybody was outraged at Walmart, like, oh, pay your workers more money, whatever?
Right.
Nobody stopped shopping at Walmart. Not one fucking person. I don't know anybody that was like, oh, I'm not going to shop there because they don't treat their workers nice. Everyone's still going to go to Walmart because they have the lowest prices. Everybody smiles except when you're in a bad Walmart, which those exist. But, like, it's the way that capitalism is supposed to work is that if something is actually really bad for the people that are reaping the benefit of it, they'll choose a different service. If medical company A is going to charge you $1,000 a month and then medical company B figures out some way to do it for $50 a month, you're not going with medical company A. The only reason why they're able to charge these absorbent amounts of money is because of government regulation saying, like, okay, well, this has to be this way and this has to be that way. And it gives them this playing field that's just unfair. You can't even be a new medical company and try to come out and help people with the way that the playing field is set up right now because of regulation. It's all this regulation on shit. It's really hot in here that, like, is just not it.
It's 74 degrees, sir, and the air is currently blowing. I think you're just very worked up.
Well, so it's definitely
Passionate.
It's definitely not 74 degrees because if it was, the air would be off. The thermostat might be set to 74, but being as though the air is still on, it's not there yet. So.
It's okay.
So. Also, setting your thermostat very low from very high is really bad, and you could freeze your condenser. So you want to be careful of that, because that's how ACs work. Okay, they condense the hot air into cold air, and if it's working too hard, you can freeze it and break it, and it will actually underperform. Go figure that. Crazy.
And that was a cooling and AC tip from Tim. Make sure to find him on his YouTube channel where he talks more about the trade. Back to crypto, guys.
Wow.
So, digital dollar. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on.
What is it? What am I holding for?
How the fuck?
Her audio is just, I don't like it.
You don't like my audio? What's on?
No, it wasn't, I don't understand. It was on, and then now it was off, but now it's on again. So
I'm on?
Yeah, but nobody was complaining for a minute, so, like, I don't...
We could hear you, but I'm pretty certain the audio is coming from his mic. You sounded really far away.
Probably, yeah, we just fixed that.
Okay, can somebody confirm that the mic is okay?
Yeah, tell me that faster next
you
time.
You didn't look.
Oh, just, you right there, just yell at me. Fuck. So somebody said there was an apartment with 28 tenants. All of them signed a notice of non-payment to their landlord for the
I think it was 32. I saw that on Reddit.
The landlord was complaining because they don't know what to do. They can't evict and find 28 new tenants. Yo, that's true, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's terrible. And honestly, like, that's trash. And I feel like, here's the thing. I was trying to explain to somebody, like, I was having a conversation with somebody, and it's really hot in here. And they were saying, like, oh, you know, America is broken. You know, capitalism is corruption because you can't even afford to take sick days off of work and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I had to explain, like, it's people that take advantage. It's not capitalism. It's not corporations. It's people that take advantage. Currently, yes, the big corporations are in a better place because they could fire you for any reason. So you're just, I mean, you're kind of at their mercy, right? But if it was such that you could just take a sick day whenever you know what I'm saying, called in and said, like, oh, I'm not feeling well, nobody would fucking come to work. Everybody would just be taking sick days every Friday, you know what I'm saying? And people would abuse that shit. So unfortunately, because people fucking suck, I mean, corporations got to be kind of assholes with it. You know, it is what it is.
Yes, Tim. Yes. Okay. So, on another note, back to the digital dollar and this whole supposed payout that's going to be happening, because we are in a pickle right now, and this is affecting everyone's financial pockets. No matter if you're big, no matter if you're small. If it's not supply chain right now, it's not making money.
This shit hurts me.
Well, you're in the small group. Yes, you're there. I counted you in. So I had asked Twitter, what were their thoughts on this, digital currency, and is it redundant? Minuscule. Tim's father just called him minuscule. I just want to tell everyone that. But anyways, I asked if it was redundant because, a lot of people come from, the crypto space and go, oh, well, the USD should just adopt something that already is in place. They should go with Bitcoin because Bitcoin is king, and we all know that's never going to happen. The US will never recognize Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency, for that matter, as an official tender, right? Now, the other side of the story is the US making their own,
supposedly stop eating the mic. Supposedly.
It's like both of you guys are too high. Somebody said that you're like
we're too loud.
High, and now she's 50% too high.
Okay, guys, you guys are terrible. Stop whining.
What are these numbers?
Like who are you people? Anyways, I'm just kidding. So I was.
What are these numbers? Yo, hold on. Let me just hold on.
Think in your head. Think in your head. I'm just gonna keep talking.
It's too high. Hold on.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go over a few things that I thought were. You're fixing audio. I'm actually doing this.
We'll get your shit right. Easy peasy. Okay. Here we go. This is my voice. Boom. Now go ahead and do some news for me, please. Crazy.
Wow, I need a new partner here. All right, guys. So where were we? Okay, so some people were saying that, Mark Zuckerberg had a meeting with President Trump. It was a private meeting back in November of 2019. And possibly we will see something like Facebook Libra, a centralized currency that will come out, which is 100% what's going to happen because the Federal Reserve will not let anything out of its sight that's not controlled by itself. So we all know that. So I got some mixed reviews about why people may or may not like this. Some of them enjoy it because, yes, technically everything is already digital. Now it's just officially all digital. Some people don't like it because it's going into their territory and it's centralized, and the whole purpose of cryptocurrency is to be decentralized and blah, 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 right? So I think I can agree with someone that we are considered the new parts of the 1%, this generation. Whoever is into the digital currency, cryptocurrency, market, we are technically that new 1%, which is kind of funny because we're obviously the ones who are ahead of the game.
We're technically not the new 1%. I don't know who said that to you, but they lied. Bitcoin already has a 1%, just like everything else has a 1%. So.
I understand there's elites who have been in the game since 2011. That's fine. I'm just saying, like figuratively, like since we're already into crypto.
Bad comparison.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways, so where was I? Because you always make me lose my train of thought.
You're wrong. I'm not arguing about that.
It's not wrong. That's my opinion.
You said that you got that from somebody else. How is that your opinion? 99% of Bitcoin is owned by 1% of holders. Thus, there already is a 1%, and we are not.
Right. That's not what I mean when I say that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like most of America doesn't do crypto. There's a few people who do crypto. Instead of being, hey, I'm not talking about 1% monetary wise. I'm talking about, hey, we're the 1% of people who actually know about this thing. Thus, we would probably benefit more when this does happen, because the only thing that's going to happen is this is going to drive reputation for other cryptocurrencies.
I don't think how would it benefit us more?
So here's the thing, right? If the government comes in and goes, okay, well, now we're going to do a digital dollar, blah, 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 blah. That leaves a huge leadway for companies who do cryptocurrency and, any financial companies who offer those on their portfolios for people to go, oh, well, maybe ... Even if the government doesn't necessarily endorse it, I feel like that would then just spark more curiosity and more people would just get into it or actually learn about it. Like if there's a country that's doing it, all I've seen after they announce that, hey, we're going to do XYZ is that more of their people from that country just get curious and go into the subject. Now that we're actually getting into that subject on a government standpoint where people that, didn't know or ever heard of what cryptocurrency was, oh, digital dollar, what is that? How does that work? Chances are they're going to come across regular cryptocurrency that already exists if they Google these things. So
why would they Google it though?
Why would they Google it? Why would you wouldn't Google something that the government just says, oh, we're going to do this. You're not going to look for it online.
The government's not making a cryptocurrency.
They're not. They're making a digital dollar. But anything digital, anything that...
They're probably not even using cryptography
to
Probably not.
do transactions.
Probably not. But
most likely going to be an internal ledger, just like the NSA invented back in 1996.
Sure. But when you search keywords like that, just like any other FUD that you find in any other industry, insurance, anything, people find a way to shove things in there. Same thing with insurance industry.
I don't think that the digital dollar is going to have any impact whatsoever on cryptocurrency.
I think so.
I don't think it's going to either legitimize it or delegitimize it or any of the above. I don't think the digital dollar, if there ever actually becomes one, is going to be interoperable with any current crypto wallets. I don't think the government's going to allow anyone to.
Well, it's not going to work with anything besides the U.S. government. That's a fact. It's not going to touch anything.
It's literally just a way for them to spy.
It'll spark people's, like, I guess, intuition to look into other things. That's what I feel like it's going to do. And now more than ever, that all you literally have to do is either stream or the internet.
Wait, what?
I feel like now this is the time that people are going to be, like, curious, and more now than ever, if this is something that happens, because all they have to do is stream or the internet.
Stream or the internet?
Never mind. No, I'm not repeating it again.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
People are at home. All they can do is stream or internet. One or the other.
Okay.
What's
wrong with the footage?
He was hella good a second ago, but now you sound really quiet. She's perfect. Don't touch her either. You're fine. You're on the show.
Anyways, so enough about the digital dollar. Something I found interesting was Maduro. So President Maduro has been found to have some sort of proceeds from drug money and laundering from the cartels out of Venezuela into crypto, or so the U.S. blames him for doing so. Possibly, who knows? He was into crypto. He was trying to push a cryptocurrency, the Petrocoin, to be a part of the official Venezuelan, tender. So that could possibly be. How do you feel about that?
About Maduro?
Well, the fact that the U.S. is blaming him for possibly having drug money in cryptocurrency.
Is that their fucking business? What the fuck does the U.S. got to do with Venezuela? And what do I care what the U.S. thinks about Venezuela?
I don't know.
That's weird. That's a weird thing for me to give any type of a shit about, that the U.S. would care about Venezuelan drug money. Like, okay, what? Are they spending it in the United States or something? Like,
I don't know. I mean, who knows?
I welcome it. Yo, Maduro, I'm looking for some work, dog. Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That doesn't bother me at all. Sorry, if people want to do drugs, they should be able to do drugs. They're adults. You know what I'm saying? Have fun. Kill yourself.
You should actually speak into your mic. I don't think people can hear you.
I'm sure they can.
No, I'm looking at your thing. People can't hear you.
Well, it's fine. Yeah, I don't really care, honestly, about that. I mean, if there is drug money, if there's not drug money, I do drugs, don't do drugs. I really don't give a shit about that, unfortunately. I don't know. Is that something I should care about?
I feel like it has mostly to do with foreign affairs. I don't think we get oil from Venezuela anymore.
Nobody gets no fucking oil from Venezuela.
I think after that whole thing with free the Venezuelans and get Maduro out of office, I think that whole thing blew over, that whole oil deal that we had with them. And
does Venezuela have a Federal Reserve?
Do they? They should. Shouldn't they?
I don't know.
I feel like doesn't every country
There's 3 of them left, or 2 of them left that don't.
Yeah, I mean most countries have Federal Reserves, but possibly.
Idiots.
Possibly. All right. So have you guys seen that commercial about the Binance credit card? Have you seen that one? Yeah. So Binance came out with a credit card, and they're actually working on a debit card, which is coming out relatively soon, quote unquote. Which I like to see when companies progress and grow within their fields. Binance started off as an exchange, and they grew from an exchange into obviously a larger exchange, and
started doing more, and now they're going into actual, credit cards and debit cards and this and the third. Will they get into the banking sector? Who knows? But I think that's just really interesting to see companies grow from when, they're small off in the space to what they are now. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Is that something that you are interested in? Would you get a Binance? Well, you wouldn't get a Binance credit card. You wouldn't get one. But I'm wondering if anyone else would get one, or Binance. Why, and would you get the debit card? I'm assuming they would probably do it like Cash App, where they have their debit card just connected to that system. I'm assuming you can take money from your regular wallet.
They'll probably do it like every other company does it in crypto. Cash App only does it that way because the Cash App card came out before they had Bitcoin. But companies that have like crypto as part of the card, you usually just spend the crypto directly, and they just calculate shit on the back end.
Maybe they'll do it where you can send crypto from and to a friend. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But
just sitting down. Jeez.
What are you doing?
Playing with my toy.
Playing with your toy? Okay. What is that comment said? I can't see.
Yes. Marco says yes.
Polo says no.
They're kind of just having fun talking to each other. So please, guys, continue. Have fun talking to each other.
All right. So nothing from me. All right. So yeah. And on a second note, besides their debit card, also the Revolt, which is also a company out of the UK. They have I guess they're the PayPal of the UK, if I was to compare them as to what they do. But they do banking now. They're crypto friendly, and they are launching here in the US, which is cool. So I knew that they had given you the opportunity to have cryptocurrency on, I think, along with your bank. I remember seeing that story and reading about it. It was like a MasterCard.
Oh, yeah.
So they're coming to the US. So that's pretty cool, honestly. Like, I love when competition comes and it gives a refreshing taste to the market.
Well, I'll tell you where they're not coming right now, anywhere. I'll tell you that much right now. Ain't nobody going nowhere.
What?
I can get arrested for leaving the house right now.
What? No, you're not.
Well, okay, technically at 12, yes.
At 12? What?
By the way, mandatory whatever in Broward County. It starts at 12 tonight.
Where? When? What?
In Broward County?
Where? When did I get a letter saying that? Who called me?
You didn't.
Well then.
Oh no, that's my excuse too. You ever see
Well then.
You ever see damn, you don't watch Parks and Rec. My spirit animal, Ron Swanson. He's at a park and he's grilling, and then like a park ranger comes up and is like, "Hey, do you have a permit or whatever?" And he's like, "I sure do." Or like, "Do you have permission to like do this or whatever?" He's like, "I sure do." And then like he hands him like a letter, but it only says like, "I do what I want," and then it's like signed Ron or whatever. So
that's funny. Well, I mean, nobody gave me any official anything about this, so.
Oh, we got a super heart. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know, man.
999 tier 1. I don't even know what that is. Shout out to Marco with the super heart. That's what's up.
Yeah, so
I don't know what the fuck that
apparently we have a curfew, guys. Apparently I can't go outside past 12. Shout out to my essential pass.
You're not allowed to. Yeah, facts. You're not facts. You're not allowed to go anywhere unless obviously you're essential. You're coming to and from work, or essential places, like if you're getting food and like emergency supplies for the family or whatever. But since the only place I really go is the gas station anyway, it's very essential that I get there, and it's very essential that you leave me alone.
Right. So again, I have not received any official phone call, letter, or information regarding this.
You don't get letters when new laws are enacted. What the fuck are you talking about? When was the last time you got a letter because a new law got enacted? Never in your life.
Sorry, not my problem.
It's also not your problem if you get arrested. You don't know all the laws. You still get arrested for them.
Right, but this is something that, I didn't vote on. I didn't do anything on. This is just something that happened.
Okay, first of all, welcome to my life, but also no. It's just not how it works.
No, that I don't feel like that's how it should work. I feel like if you're gonna place someone on a curfew, you need to officially notify them.
None of these fucking laws are how any
What if
of
I
this
don't have
works.
a TV or a cell phone? I have nothing. How am I supposed to know that you all of a sudden decided to tell me I can't go outside past 12?
You know what? You're right. But I do have to do my job, so can you prove that? You can't. You're going to jail.
Can I prove that? Can I prove what? That I don't.
That you don't have a cell phone, nothing, this, that, because you're gonna have your cell phone on you while you're out, and they are gonna search you.
Well,
It's an
no.
arrest.
This is a what if theoretical situation, but also like who told me?
I did just now, and technically it's
At very least,
on
let
the
me tell you,
internet.
at very least, my city, if something is enacted, should notify me some way, shape, or form.
How?
Somehow.
How?
What do you mean how? They have everyone's address. It's the city. The city has everyone's address.
Very costly to mail out a bunch of letters to people.
You don't have to mail them out. Like, I'm sure they have some address, phone number, something. They could tell the police, something. Literally anything. Even they can.
They could tell the police.
They can even micromanage to tell associations. Anything. They just can't. Oh, martial law now, starting now. Everyone,
It's on the news,
die.
dog. I don't know what you want. Just the fact that you don't watch the news don't mean that the laws don't.
What if
apply
my
to you.
news doesn't tell me? What if my news isn't from my area? Who knows? Maybe I watch Iraqi news. How do you know?
All right, we're done
You
here.
know, these are possibilities.
They're not. They're really
These
not.
are possibilities.
They
How do
absolutely
homeless
are
people
not.
know anything?
Well, homeless people, I mean, they stay outside, so I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what they're
These are
doing,
just
homeless people.
questions. These are just things that I feel like, you know. I
Don't
know.
get me wrong. I'm an adult. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, regardless. Like that's not. Don't get it twisted. But at the same time, I mean, it's a law or an act or whatever the fuck that they recently enacted, and I mean, you know, that's it.
Well, so Coinbase.
What about Coinbase?
Coinbase. So supposedly Coinbase has enabled a new
Drones
way.
are gonna tell you to go home. I'll shoot a drone
That's
in the
so
fucking
funny.
camera. Fuck out of here.
Coinbase apparently is launching a new way to earn interest on crypto, and it supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ERC20.
First of all, I want to note that your webpage right now says that it supports wrapped Bitcoin, and that's actually kind of cool, but also really fucking weird. Coinbase. Just gonna throw that out there. Do you know what wrapped Bitcoin is?
Kind of.
It's like an ERC20 Bitcoin.
Yeah, and so it's I
So-
haven't looked too much into it, but I know what it is.
In case anyone watching is not super familiar, how's your message today with the restream chat? Oh, lit. That's cool. Anyways, so in case anyone's not familiar, wrapped Bitcoin or wrapped ETH or wrapped whatever, I'll explain wrapped ETH after, because technically ETH, like actual Ethereum tokens, whatever. It's not, because it's not Ethereum, it's Ethereum. So it's ETH.
I'm not correcting you, Tim. I'm just saying it how other people say it.
Well, they're wrong. Anyways, so ETH is not ERC20 compliant. I don't know if you knew that, but like actual Ethereum tokens are not ERC20 tokens. Like they are not compliant at all.
Right.
So wrapping ETH basically makes it an ERC20 token by taking that ETH and putting it somewhere, and then instead of that ETH, it gives you WETH or WETH, whatever you're gonna call it. WETH. I don't know. And so wrapped Bitcoin works the same way, but it's kind of useless a little bit, because like technically you can do smart contracts on Bitcoin and all sorts of other cool stuff, but it basically gives Bitcoin all of the functionality of ERC20 tokens by you sending your Bitcoin to a specific address, and then you're receiving WBTC in return for that. And then so it follows the value. Everything is like the same, quote unquote, whatever, because you can always then cash it out, and that contract will send you your Bitcoin back. But it just makes it so that you can do cooler stuff with Bitcoin, like contracts and stuff. But then there's always the end or exit strategy of you having to cash it back out to actual Bitcoin. Unless you trade it for like other stuff, because some exchanges allow you to trade WETH and WBTC, but I don't know. I think WBTC is kind of weird, so I just wanted to point that out. But what was that thing about Coinbase? What are they doing? They're gonna let you earn money with that stuff?
Yeah, so supposedly that you can now earn money or interest, I guess. Let me see what they do. Integration, finance, dApps, platform.
Wow, somebody suggested that we box it out. That's so funny. I promise you, we are gonna fight one day, like for real, like for real. Like,
okay, so what it is that you can now add. So on the if you guys have seen the Coinbase wallet, they have like little dApps on there that you can use. DeFi is going to be one of those apps that are there now, and of course, if you know about DeFi, decentralized finance, you can earn interest on your crypto. That's essentially what it is. That's all it is.
Honestly, I don't know nothing about DeFi, because like I don't like the way it sounds. Honestly, just DeFi. I don't like it.
DeFi.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why?
Just don't like it.
Does it defy you by nature?
Nah, it just sounds like that's not even a thing that people have ever said. That's the first time those words have ever been strung together in that order.
So who cares? What?
Hey, yo. Nah, I just don't like the way it sounds. It just sounds like it's like a nerd trying to be cool, and like, don't do that. Just be a nerd, yo. We love the nerds. Like, you don't gotta be cool. I mean,
Jesus. All right. Well, so besides Coinbase, something else that I saw interesting in the news was major South Korea crypto exchanges help police find child porn investigation.
whoa, that's fire.
I
Look at this angry fucking beast.
What?
Somebody just sent me a sick owl picture.
That's cool. He's protecting his eggs. So
Probably
she, he, me. Anyways,
maybe.
So
'Cause eggs.
I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Penguin.
Is
The
male
male.
owls?
The male penguin protects the egg.
I'm pretty much a male penguin, you know what I'm saying? Because don't fuck with my young, you know what I mean? Getting popping on sights, flapping wings at you, you know what I mean? Beak pecking, emperor
Anyways,
penguin shit, you know what I mean?
So basically, South Korean exchanges are helping South Korean police to South Korean exchanges are helping South Korean police.
Yo, chat, what's that movie with the
But they're
penguins?
helping-
It was like a cartoon movie?
Happy Feet.
No, this was like you was young. You wasn't ready for this movie.
I don't know, but anyways, they're helping South Korean police with finding people who are doing child pornography. Obviously, those who use cryptocurrency. So I'm very 50-50 about this because, of course, I don't agree with child pornography at all.
The penguin. Yo, I'm
Of
watching
course, that is child abuse. So, let's just put that out there. But also, are they tracing these people's transactions if that is the case?
Yo, speaking of child porn, you know that one time Vitalik from ETH was trying to defend heroin as like the same thing as child porn?
Yes.
Crazy. I just want to point that out there. Y'all could Google that. That's a fact. That's crazy.
Right.
I don't fuck with that man neither.
So about these exchanges tracing transactions, because I feel like that's
It was the pebble in the penguin.
how you would be able to do this. I'm okay to an extent, right? Like if you're tracing, like if people are moving, large sums of money and you become curious and you check into it, sure. But also I feel like you're then going against people's privacy.
Ain't no privacy.
Bitcoin
Bitcoin is pseudo anonymous.
It is.
That's it.
But I guess that's what makes some people
that from the beginning.
Uncomfortable. Oof. Right. So, I mean, it's out there. You can trace anyone's wallet. You can trace anyone's transaction. So they're not necessarily doing anything that can't be done right now, and they're not doing anything that's unknown. I just feel like for those of you who are out there and you may or may not do anything, be careful. You're not safe.
I'm gonna give you this advice. Not you, but the people watching. Well, you too. You might like this. So if you want to know how to make your Bitcoin transactions, quote unquote untraceable, you can't. However, what you can do is you can watch, because people like to put like, oh, and I did this and I tracked it from here to here and I'll update my findings, and like they'll put out like whole reports of how they're tracking transactions. Just watch that shit. Watch what they do and look at what they look for, and then don't do those things. I mean, like, it's very, very simple. It's actually really, really simple. In fact, it's so simple that you could actually start a mixing pool with your friends. You could do it. And then anyone who does anything nefarious, nobody would know, because all your transactions are pretty much like, let's say we had a group of like 50 friends or whatever, and we started our own mixing pool. One of us 50 might be buying drugs, and one of us 50 might be doing this, and one, like, you know what I'm saying? But you would never know specifically who it was, because we would just take the money, put it in the mixing pool, it would come out the other side in like little chunks, and we would send those little chunks where we got to send them, instead of sending it as like, if I want to send somebody a whole Bitcoin, I could send them, 25%, and then 50%, and then 15, and then 10. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to send them the whole thing all at once. That and HD wallets are going to be your best friend. So if you don't know what HD wallet is, I would just Google it. It stands for hierarchical deterministic, and it's actually really neat. That's how the ledger works. So that's also how Cash App works. So when you go on Cash App, and every single time it's like a different address, as long as you already received a deposit to that address. Like when you go on Cash App, you have to click copy like every time you get your Bitcoin address, and it's always different. The reason why is it's an HD wallet. It's hierarchical deterministic. So there's one main seed phrase, I guess you could say, and then that generates thousands of wallet addresses, because like we'll never run out of Bitcoin wallet addresses. It's just not possible.
a lot of
So
apps do that.
no, yeah, but I'm saying that's actually kind of like the standard for a lot of apps. But if you created your own Bitcoin wallet, it might not be hierarchical deterministic. That's something you have to set up like initially or whatever. So I would use a wallet that does that, and I would also maybe look into setting up a mixing pool with your friends. I'm not saying I do that. I'm just saying it might be a thing, and then you'll be fine. Honestly, it's really not that hard because they don't have your name. All they have is an address. So as long as you can obscure the fact that the money is going from this address through whatever to another address, you're fine. It's just figuring out how to obscure it, and having a large enough pool size is part of it. There's a lot of moving pieces, but you can be safe if you want to, or you could just say fuck it, and it's really not that big of a deal. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, so is there a Corona coin?
I don't know, but I would say probably because there's Corona porn. So
What?
there's Corona porn.
What do you mean? What is it?
It's like the title will be like stuck inside for the quarantine, like, or whatever, like some shit like that, and then just they're wearing masks. Honestly, it's porn, but they're wearing a face mask. Honestly.
Okay, all right. Well, nothing that I'm.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, there's Corona everything right now.
Ventilators
People
and
have
shit,
been making fake, coronavirus profiles. I've been followed by some of them.
I played
which is interesting.
I played Modern Warfare, well, the Warzone part of it, with somebody, like, he was on my team. His name was COVID, whatever, or no, his what do they call them? Not factions. His regiment, which is pretty much the same thing as a clan, but we don't use that word no more. His regiment was COVID, and then like his name was whatever his name was. So that's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Oh, speaking of regiments, we have a regiment that you can join.
What is it?
Bits. I'll send you a thing for it, and then we can play. Anybody who's trying to play Warzone, I play a lot. It's really fun. I'll be on that plunder. We get dubs all day.
Yeah,
all
Tim's
day.
really good at a Call of Duty. If you guys want to play with him.
Yo, it's crazy because like I'm not like lit like that with video games, but like I really took to this one, and like you've seen me get dubs, so I'm just saying.
I don't know, man.
It's free to play. You know what I mean? If you have a PlayStation controller and a PC, perfect. If not, you can still play on PC. You can play on PS. You can play on Xbox, whatever, Switch. I think they even have it on Switch, which is crazy. But like, yo, just play some Warzone. Mad lit.
All right, so right now the price of Bitcoin is $6,800 on a median margin. That's just a price that's pulled from most exchanges, and that's just a median, depending on where you're trading. It may be more, maybe less. 6,800. So this is definitely a lot more than we saw about a week ago, where Bitcoin was, let me see, 5 days ago. It was in the 5,000s. So we've definitely see a very bullish, upward trend right now. Are you still thinking that it's gonna be that's gonna bounce back at this rate? I think no. I think it's been playing in the sixes for a few days now. It got out of the fives. It had a pretty big spike back on the 23rd. So I think we're safe to say that we might stay here. I don't necessarily see us falling back down anytime rapidly, especially since China is now starting to get out of the sick phase and into the more stabilization phase with cryptocurrency, and they are, of course, the biggest bag holders. Now, economy-wise, would affect the price, of course, just depending on who exactly is throwing their money in the pot and getting things out from currency into a liquid, more form asset, whatever their governmental dollar is. But do you see us going back down? Do you see us going back down under that $600,000 mark?
Maybe, and let me explain to you why. I always talk about this, how like there's almost always, whenever there's like a world event or like some shit happens to like a stock market or whatever, stocks fall, oil falls, whatever, there's always a correlation at first with Bitcoin, or just crypto in general. And then there's what I call the decoupling, where instead of everything going down, all the other shit still goes down while Bitcoin starts to creep back up. And then maybe like a couple stocks here and there. I heard PayPal did okay. Airline stocks are actually like kind of good right now because everyone knows they're getting bailed out. So it's like kind of a safe buy because they're pushing the reset button kind of. So like
I've always noticed that there's always kind of a correlation between Bitcoin and like world events. Like it'll go down while everything's going down, but it'll kind of come back up. But I've never personally lived through, and I think I speak for pretty much everyone watching the stream right now. We've never really lived through anything like this before.
Right.
Not that it's like, I mean, granted, it's bad. Don't get me wrong, but like the impact it's had on me, like monetarily, really fucking sucks. But like, my life is not. I'm not dead. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't fear like for my life really.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's not crazy. But we've never lived through anything like this before. So I don't have anything to base a prediction off of, you know? Because, like, past performance is not indicative of, like, future performance, obviously. But, like, you know, every time there's a halving, you know, it's lit or whatever. And, like, the months after that and shit. And, like, leading up to it. Like, it gets lit. But there's never been a halving where there's been coronavirus, you know?
Right.
And just in case, if anyone's watching that does not know what the halving is, it just means that every so often, every number of blocks, which we're not going to get into that because you should know that, but every number of, you know, couple number of blocks or whatever for Bitcoin, the price that gets paid out for people that are mining those blocks, like the people who actually help the computational power to make the transactions happen on the network, their payout is cut in half every so often. It's like generally every like couple years or something like that. But it's not specifically a number of years. It's just a specific number of blocks. So the more transactions that are actually, you know, done on the Bitcoin network, the more blocks there are, the faster the time frame would actually get or whatever. But we've never had a worldwide like real like pandemic type shit since Bitcoin's been around. So I don't really know how this is going to play out, and anyone who tells you that they know how this is going to play out, they're lying to you.
No, because
All right, so hopefully that's fucking hilarious. I love it so much. So hopefully the sound is back. Let me just double check everything here.
tell me if you guys can hear me sing.
Y'all.
Look what you made me do.
Nope, I just turned your mic off. I can hear you.
Wow. All right, let me know if you guys can hear me singing.
Nope, mic's off. And let's see here. One thing we not gonna fucking do, okay, is with this singing shit. Cause I sat outside for like fucking 15 minutes yesterday while you sang to a dog. So no, okay, no. I
Wow.
thought you were doing a fucking TikTok or some shit. So I'm trying to be
For
like
15 minutes?
I'm trying to be like respectful. You were singing the same fucking like one line of this fucking song forever.
No, I was singing the whole song.
You weren't, first of all. So
Yeah, no, I had the music playing. I was going by like the karaoke thing.
by the karaoke thing,
Yeah. on
were
the
you
screen.
really?
It was.
Because those were not the lyrics. I think what happened was you turned the karaoke over for a little bit and you just thought you knew the words.
Listen, Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Anyways. All right, guys,
mad
we're
funny.
back here. Tim is so
Yo, y'all are
negligent.
hilarious for fucking pressing F for respect. Y'all are fucking hilarious. I had to explain to
Hilarious.
Annalese, what that actually meant
So
and
funny.
what game it was from.
So
but
funny.
Y'all are mad funny for that.
Mad funny, yo. Mad funny,
Yo, because the sound died, so they press F for respect. That's fucking hilarious.
Hilarious, yo. All right, yo.
Stop. Stop.
I'm Tim. I'm from New York.
I am. What's the fucking beef, yo?
The fucking beef, y'all. Yo, about this militarization in the cities, I don't like it.
Militarization.
Go
Where's that
home.
happening?
Go home, military people. I don't need you in my city.
Look, here's the thing. The reason why, like, people always say, like, oh, what do you think? The military is going to turn against you? People are going to turn against you, blah, blah, blah. Well, y'all wasn't in Louisiana when they had them floods and shit, and the military came, and there was an order to disarm people. So they went door to door to disarm people to stop crime. They were trying to curtail crime or whatever the fuck. And they were taking guns from like elderly people that had like, obviously they got their shit together, so they got a house full of food and they're lit, like everything is fine. And the only thing stopping, because there's no power, there's no nothing, the only thing stopping burglars from coming in there and fucking with them is the fact that when they come in the door, they hear the shotty, you know what I mean? And so there was elderly people that died because the military was forced to shoot those people to take their guns from them. And so this whole thing about like, oh, you know, the military would never turn on us, they would always be on our side, that's fucking bullshit. And I'm not with the militarization of police. I'm not with none of that shit. Because when people try to fucking talk shit to me all the time, like, oh, well, why do you need those kind of crazy guns for? And da-da-da-da, this and that. Let me tell you something about the fucking military, okay? First of all, the military sucks. So anything that's mil-spec doesn't mean it's the best. Mil-spec just means it's the bare fucking minimum that passed the army or whoever's fucking shitty recommendations for what a gun's supposed to be. Boom. That's that. Secondly, people trying to say like, oh, well, what do you need this for? What do you need that? What the fuck do police need a Bearcat for? What does SWAT need like all this crazy shit for? Snipers and this and that, all this crazy ass shit that they'll probably never, ever, ever get to fucking actually utilize, but they have it. They be having rocket launchers and all sorts of crazy shit. I showed you that one picture that one time where it was it was a cop and he was like, oh, we're catching speeders or whatever, but this guy had a fucking bazooka or some shit.
Right.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then people want to talk to me like, oh, well, why do you need military weapons for? Well, first of all, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about if you're calling them military weapons. Second of all, I need modern hunting / sporting rifles because they're fucking lit and I can have them and I'm an American. What do you need a Ferrari for? What do you need a big
Cause
dually?
I'm proud to
what do you
be
need a
an
big dually
American.
that spits
'Cause
diesel
at
fumes
least I
for?
know
Because
I'm
America. That's why the
free.
fuck you need it. Get the fuck out of my face.
'Cause
Anyways,
America.
this whole shit about military and militarization of police and military being in cities and shit, yo, get the fuck out of here. We don't need that shit. We don't need it. Where are they doing that at?
Tim is very passionate about this.
Yo, I really am. I'm so passionate about this shit. I could hold my own. Let me ask you a question, all right? And I'm not gonna coach you on the answer or nothing. Let me ask you this question though. Somebody's trying to bust in this door. Who do you go for first? Who do you alert first to fucking remedy that situation?
I mean, you, technically.
And I can't do my job of being the person that remedies the situations. People trying to take my guns, bro. That's all I'm trying to say about
Right.
that.
If somebody tries to bust through my, depending on where I am, right? If somebody tries to bust through my door, because I don't know whether or not they're armed. If I'm in the kitchen,
They're
I'm
always
grabbing
armed.
a knife.
I don't know. They're always armed. They're always armed.
I'm
And
grabbing
so
a
the fuck
knife
am
and
I.
I'm somehow turning into samurai shampoo. Just saying.
I mean, I would recommend personally, just based on the layout, that you run that way, okay? And you just, in the middle of the hallway, both doors, okay? Just bang on them, okay? Get attention, yell, make some noise, okay?
What if I'm in the kitchen?
First of
what
all-
if, what if the person? What if I can take them? Then what?
Well, you can't.
You don't know that.
And you should never assume that you could take someone. If I have backup, I will use my backup every time, because I'm not gonna assume, oh, I'm trained better than they are. I don't know who that person is, and I'm gonna assume that if they think that they're coming through that specific fucking door, that they know what's on the other side, and so I need to be prepared for that, which is a really difficult thing to do. So, all I'm saying, you know what I mean, is the people can protect themselves, and they should have the ability to protect themselves, and the government can fuck off in most regards. Pretty much all regards, they can fuck right off. So,
and there's a coronavirus task force. How cute.
NYC is on lockdown with the military. Bro, that's crazy. I don't understand why. Like, I get it, because y'all love being outside. Like, you can't. We were just talking about that shit today, where, like, that's, like, a whole thing. Like, people, like, brag about how long they spent outside type shit. Like, I don't get it. I don't really get it. But, like, at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, that's NYC for you. But the fact that they're on lockdown with the military right now is crazy, B. Like, that's nuts.
No, I don't believe in the government taking away my rights because someone's scared of this. Is honestly, and I'm being completely honest, this is ridiculous, right? Like, people are going into the hospitals, you know, overwhelmed, they have a virus, and the people who are getting really sick are getting really sick really fast. This is super contagious, but it's really not killing that many people. And it's gotten out of hand. It's really gotten out of hand.
I feel you.
It's really gotten out of hand.
I don't think it's really so much about, like, that it hasn't killed that many people or whatever. Like, any people that die is bad. And if we can curtail shit or, like,
of course it's bad. Of course it's really bad.
We should do it. But, like, to get the military involved, like, y'all bugging. And what I want y'all to note, okay, just pay attention to this thing right here, okay? What I want y'all to note is anytime there's any type of some shit that happens where people are scared, the government starts taking your rights away every time. And they claim that they do it because they want to protect you, and they make it seem like if you're against that, you're a fucking crazy person, and all you want to do is have all these guns and blah, blah, and this and that, and it's not fucking true, okay? The reason why we have the guns, obviously it's bad guys or whatever, plus guns are fucking dope, but, like, also, it's to protect against a fucking tyrannical government, okay? I can't do it if they outclass me. I just can't do it. But
I mean, you're an enemy of the government if you live off the grid. If you do anything that doesn't have to do with them being able to control you in some way, shape, or form, you are an enemy of the government.
Which, let's unpack that for a second. So a regular fucking person, okay, that I said, you know what, I'm a working man. I gotta work. I gotta do my shit. I don't have time to make important decisions. I trust you, and I would like for you to make important decisions for me, okay? We've appointed people that are supposed to make these decisions for us in our best interest, and they never fucking do. The shit is never in your best interest. Even when they were trying to debate about the stimulus package, the Democrats or whoever the fuck it was, they had to add, but we also want, you know, less guns and this and that into the fucking act or the bill or whatever it was, instead of it just being like, this bill is for a stimulus package. It was like, okay, if we approve the stimulus package and also less guns and less this and blah, 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 whatever. It's fucking stupid.
I don't see why anything was added besides anything that had to be financial. And I know that there was this whole thing with the Republicans that there was a one-time payout and they wanted to cut from unemployment, which I think is not okay, because you cannot cut from unemployment when unemployment rates are surging up to 30%. That's absolutely outrageous. 30%. And for a one-time, yes.
It's not 30%.
It's going to go up. That's the predictions right now. It's going to shoot up to 30%.
Well, it came out yesterday that it was 3.2 million as of yesterday. So.
Not actively. I'm saying that unemployment rates will shoot up to 30%. That is the approximate, you know, whatever. This is what people are saying, right?
I doubt that we'll see a 30x increase.
I don't know, man. I can't tell. Like I can't. I don't know, right? These are what economists are saying, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that.
Yeah, this is what's being told.
What happened to Charlie Lee Litecoin?
I'm pretty sure I saw Charlie Lee like not too long ago on Twitter.
I don't know about? Yo, Rod, what you talk about? What is that? Let's talk about that real quick, because I don't know.
Charlie, I'm on Twitter too. Hold on. Charlie Lee Litecoin.
Yeah, we got a good chat tonight. Y'all really in here. Like, I appreciate that.
What happened to Charlie Lee? I don't see anything. I mean, last time he tweeted something was the 4th
of this month.
Yeah, he
Oh,
retweeted.
shit.
Wait, he retweeted something yesterday, so he's live.
Well, his account is live. We don't know. We haven't seen no pictures of the boy.
Right. So I mean, I don't know.
Is that what you talk about, Rod?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Charlie Lee, Litecoin, anything happening recently. I couldn't tell you. Not the one. So,
Interesting.
Don't know. I don't know.
He was on Magical Crypto live stream the other day. What the fuck is a Magical Crypto live stream? I don't know what that is. Anyways.
Like the Magical Crypto and Friends? Like, did they have a live stream and they did something?
Okay, you mean Bitcoin and Friends?
No, not Bitcoin and Friends. No, there's the hold on. Magical Crypto Friends.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, it's the ones that look, the ones that the funny looking guys.
In my life, never
You've
heard
never heard of the Magical Crypto Friends?
Is that the Litecoin
That
chicken?
is a Litecoin chicken.
What was his name?
The name of the chicken?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know they say chicken.
Why?
I don't know. I've heard that. I don't know. I don't know why they say chicken.
So what's the horse supposed to be? Obviously, I'm a lion because I'm just beautiful.
So it says that the pony is Fluffy Pony, lion is Excellion, panda is Whale Panda, and then Chicken. Yeah, it's Chicken. That's his name. His name is Chicken. Is Satoshi Light, which is
Whale Panda?
Whale Panda. Who's Whale Panda? Just a Whale Panda. I don't know. Charlie Lee is Chicken.
Wait, go back to Whale Panda. How many fucking followers is... What, is that 224?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, it's really funny, actually. All of them have more followers individually than the actual account has. Look. 103, 82.
Wait, Chicken is Charlie Lee?
Yeah, Chicken is Charlie Lee.
Bro, this thing's not... I don't like nothing.
You didn't know about Magical Crypto Friends?
Bro, Magical Crypto Friends, Excellion, Whale Panda.
Crazy.
Wow, man's named all of them. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Fluffy Pony Ricardo? What are you talking about? Texelion is Samson? What? I mod on that channel. What are you talking about right now?
Magical Crypto Friends,
Bitcoin
guys.
Jake, if you mod on that channel, tell them to get me on there because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Tell them to put me on the show because I have questions because I don't understand none of it. How 224K? There's not even 224,000 people in crypto. How do you have that many followers? How? You tell me right now. Love Samson. We chat sometimes. That's crazy, bro. You're nuts. You're nuts, fam.
Well, you learned something new today. Chicken.
Hit this sniffy real quick.
Oh, God.
Y'all want some?
It's meth, guys.
Yeah, this one is baby meth. This one is definitely baby meth.
Jesus Christ. Anyways.
Honestly, you know what? I was going to explain it. I'm not going to explain it. Figure it out your fucking selves. There's baby meth in here. What do you want?
Anyways,
they don't
guys.
do guests. They just have 4 of them. All right, well, fuck them then. I wasn't trying to be on a stream no fucking panda anyway. Stupid.
Wow. All right. Well, guys, I'm not sure. There hasn't been anything that I've seen on Twitter so far regarding anything interesting for the most part.
Does anybody wanna call in?
Okay, so Tim would like to know if anybody wants to call in. We are accepting any call-ins. If you guys are interested in calling in at this time, that is an option. So feel free.
I finally get to do it back. Let's go.
Feel free to. What are you doing?
I hope I spelled it right. I don't know.
I don't know what Tim's doing, but
Gahiji just showed up late, and he was like, "Oh, sorry, I showed up late." So I said, "But how?"
Wow. All right. Well, right. If anybody wants to call in, feel free. Now is the time. We went all over all the crypto news, which is A-okay for the most part. Wow, that's really sad. Look at this. So this bridesmaid, this is a great video to we should be showing this. This is funny. So this is a bridesmaid. She went skating, and I'm just going to describe it for you guys. So it's all the bridesmaids and
oh, she just
she ate shit in her wedding dress.
Yo, her
really
wedding
sad.
dress got caught in the fucking wheels, trucks, something, and she just
all the
ate
bridesmaids
it.
and the grooms
Yo,
and
man
the
just
bride
tried to
herself.
ollie over her board. I'm done. Yo, go back.
She
Go back. Go
ate
back.
shit,
Look at
man.
him. He tries to ollie over the board. I'm done. Yo, he was ready.
That's really sad. You know what it was?
Yo,
The
my man was
actual
ready.
wheel came off the roller blade, skate. I mean,
The wheel came off the truck. Okay. We're going to use the correct terminology here.
I don't know whatever that's called.
Deck is the wooden part. The grip tape is the grippy part. The trucks are the metal part that hold the wheels.
Yes,
which need
skater
bearings.
boy. All right. So well, this video doesn't want to play, but the wheel. I feel really bad for her because her wheel came off. Like it's not even like she fell.
So that means that somebody set her up because
That's so sad.
First of all, listen, that's not how that works.
I'd be mad as hell if I fell in my wedding dress.
Whoever built them, you kidding me? When do you ever wear a wedding dress again? Never. That's crazy.
I'd be mad as hell, yo. That's crazy. I want to make a cute wedding video and I eat shit and scrape up myself before my wedding. That's
I was
crazy.
making the school safer. I'm fucking done. Yo, pack it up. I'm fucking. Bruh, my chat's going crazy. Yo, I cannot.
Tim, oh Tim.
If you're watching cross-platform right now, you don't see the YouTube chat. The YouTube chat is going crazy right now. I cannot. Yo.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much news besides what I already went over for the most part. It's so news was like really bad last week. There's actually been a few things that have been going on this week, especially with the whole Defy thing and, you know, whatever. Which is okay. You know, whatever. It's okay. We're okay, guys.
Wait a minute.
Life is okay.
Wait a minute.
What are you waiting for?
Can I?
What are you waiting for?
Hey, let's
We should have a
go.
karaoke night. Do you guys think we should have a karaoke night? That'd be fun. You guys can call in. We should have a karaoke night in Alt Space.
Wow.
Actually, I went to one, right? And what they do is that they have a trophy that they'll mail out to your home if you win. Like there's like, you know, they have a competition. It's Tuesday nights. And then you may win there's a $5, $10, and $20 prize, right? So you can win money and they'll send it to you. So I don't know, that I think that's a really like, you know, solid thing to do.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. He said no, please no.
Why
Yo,
not?
I'm not gonna lie. Look, here's my thing. I honestly, I really can't wait.
Drunk karaoke night? Why not?
I really can't
Tell me
wait
why
for all
not.
this quarantine shit to be over, so that way, like, everybody could just go out, but I could just still stay home anyway, and just not have to think about a karaoke night. To be real with you, because that just sounds fucking terrible.
Well,
terrible.
what would you suggest instead of a karaoke night? What night would you like to see?
Yo, almost anything, honestly. Besides karaoke, I'm just not. I don't like shit like that.
Why not?
I don't like people.
Getting drunk and singing, that's the best thing ever.
Is it?
Yeah.
You
You
know-
make fools of themselves. It's
you
so bad. Have you ever watched somebody get drunk and do karaoke?
You know what I like to do when I
Fantastic.
get drunk?
What?
Just get more drunk, honestly.
Right, but then like you're trying to sing a song and you're trying to like actually sing the song and then you start shaking your ass on stage. It's just so funny.
No.
It's so funny.
No, let's see. Let me list a couple of my favorite drunk activities. Macking on honeys, obviously first and foremost. For whatever reason, I like doing it when I'm drunk. So macking on honeys is number one. Drinking more. I can't name
Drinking
number
more
three.
and then going on stage and trying to press that honey by trying to be, funny, and then you just make a fool out of yourself, and it's fantastic because I get to watch and I laugh.
But then I get no honey.
But it was funny.
I like when my hands are sticky. It's a honey reference because honey's sticky.
Well, thanks for clarifying
But
that.
also,
Anyways, I don't know. I love seeing drunk people sing because I think it's the best thing
yo,
ever.
honestly, I don't even like seeing drunk people. To be real with you, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Anyways, I don't know. I think having a karaoke night would be pretty funny, in my opinion. Anyways, yeah. But I mean that's really about it. I've been seeing more people have been trying to get like do Zoom calls. Zoom's been taking off. Jeez.
Yo, here's my thing. Look, I'm addressing everybody who is not me right now, okay? The whole fucking let me live stream my Zoom calls thing Dead it. Dead that shit right the fuck now, okay? Dead that shit right now. You look sloppy.
Salty.
It's fucking terrible, and I hate it. I fucking hate the way it looks. I hate all the yous that are doing it. Stop fucking doing it, okay? And I'm sure I'm probably gonna like lose business and like cut some ties right now, but it's been a trend lately, and it's really fucking pissing me off, okay? You see my stream, there's an overlay, the shit looks nice. I didn't even change I didn't do not one transition tonight, and it still looks better than a fucking shitty Zoom call on like, don't stop doing that. Stop fucking doing that. You can download a free overlay literally anywhere. I'll make you one for $10. Just fucking, for the love of God, stop with the fucking live streaming Zoom calls, please. Okay? And if you're gonna force me to watch your shitty Zoom call live streamed, have a fucking better camera and have better audio, and stop fucking playing with me. I hate this shit. I hate it so much. It looks so shitty.
Go to bitsandtokens.com/services for a full list of our services, where you can too get a custom overlay and or AV services from bitsandtokens.com.
Yo, you want your stream to look nice? bitsandtokens.com/stream-kits, yo. I got you. I will set you up nice. Matter of fact, whatever price it says on there, take 25% off. We'll figure it out. But the point is, y'all gotta stop this nonsense, all right? I'm really over it. Because people ask me questions and like, oh, what should I do, this and that, and I'll give them like the whole playbook, yo, the whole playbook, and then they'll go and make a fucking Zoom shitty shit, and I'm fucking over it, okay? And I'm not directing that towards anybody specific, but you do know who the fuck you are. So you relax, but also everybody else fucking relax, okay? That Zoom shit is for the birds. Stop it. Okay, we want to hear these great conversations. We get it that you can't do in-person interviews. Zoom is the way to do it. Trust me, that's definitely the way to do it. But to just live stream your entire desktop or just a Zoom window, stop it. Stop it right now. You don't see daytime television look like that. You don't see nighttime television look like that. So why the fuck would you want to look like that? Okay? We have the option of making this shit look however we want to make it look, because that's how the internet works. Be as creative as you want to be. You would never see NBC doing some fuck shit like that. So why would you start with a low bar? Put the bar high and then go higher and then go higher. Okay? You don't start all the way down here just because you want to do some shit. Don't fucking do that. Y'all look sloppy. End rant.
All right, guys. Well, it's getting late here, and Tim definitely is getting a little cranky. So, with that being said...
I'm great. You don't even understand. I'm great.
Yeah, he needs to go to the gas station. Anyways, with that being said, guys...
Nah, I just went. I'm good. Topped up. I'm good.
Thanks for tuning in to this live stream of the Drunk Crypto Variety Show. We've had a great time here. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video for anyone who you think is interested. Your mother, your father, your great-grandmother. Make sure to have a good, safe quarantine. And apparently we're on lockdown, but I don't care. I'm going outside in a few minutes anyways.
Where you
going? Actually, I'll be right in front of the police station.
The police station?
Yes.
That's not a police station. That's a firing range.
No, there's like a little police station over there.
It's a training facility. It's not a police station.
What? It's something, right? Right. So I'll be there, and yeah. So you guys take care, because I've been doing nightly workouts, because I've been eating all my snacks, and it's making me fat.
It is.
Yes. So that makes two of us. So exactly. All right, guys. So take care. Godspeed.
No,
and
God, you the feds. You the feds, Gahiji. Get out of here.
All right. I'll see you guys. Take care.
Bye, feds.